MaJaMa Jams is brought to you by Magical Forest Holes.
What's up, guys? Jason from MaJaMa here. Happy Shark Week. Just wanted to give you a little intro here. You know, about 3 years back, we were blessed to go to an actual live screening with the man himself of Tommy Wiseau's Big Shark. Tommy was there. He had gloves on. We were there together with the trio of MaJaMa, and we saw it. We did an episode on it afterwards, breaking the whole thing down, but it wasn't released, so we didn't have footage. I believe my buddy here made some drawings, some hand-drawn drawings of the shark. But guess what? We now have Big Shark on DVD. We did an episode on it last week, so what we are doing is repurposing this episode as it was intended to be with actual footage from the movie. We got Matthew in. It's a full-on jams, I think like number 66 or something.
63.
63. Thank you, my friend. And you guys are getting it as a present for Shark Week. The episode it was supposed to be with the actual Big Shark footage in, so there was nothing left to do but grab your stuffed shark, a bowl of popcorn, and enjoy. Happy Shark Week, guys.
Oh, hi, Mark.
I definitely have breast cancer.
I feel like I'm sitting on an atomic bomb waiting for it to go off.
Me too.
Hi, Doggy. You're my favorite customer.
I'm dreaming of being in a movie theater.
So enjoy, express yourself. I want to say I love you. Remember, the 2023 is not finished. We have 6 more months to go. So hopefully all your dreams come true.
MaJaMa. MaJaMa. MaJaMa.
Oh, guys, we gotta go!
Did you see? Welcome back, everyone, to MaJaMa Jams, a show where we discuss other people's work to avoid doing our own. Now, guys, today we have a very special, unexpected treat. You may remember that last week, in the midst of Shark Week, we kicked things off with Mako, the Jars of Death. The Jars of Death? And continuing the tradition here on MaJaMa Jams of doing not 1, but 2 movies for Shark Week, which, in fairness, we didn't think we were going to do.
No.
But a little unexpected treat came up. Now again, you guys are in Futureland, so the timeline's all screwed up. But this past weekend, MaJaMa, that's us, had the chance to partake in something that is quite literally, I said literally, decades in the making. And guess what? It is literally decades in the making.
Yes.
To be clear, 2 decades, Matteo Molinari.
exact.
2 exact decades, Matthew Joseph Ellsworth.
Landmark dinner for Big Shark premiere. It's true. It's true. But we are here. We are here.
Now, we are talking about, maybe you guys already saw on the table here, if you're a certain type of person, if you're a certain ilk, which he is and I am and you are, and hopefully you guys are, you know a one Mr. Tommy Wiseau, infamous for the 2003 electrifying, quirky black comedy, The Room.
How was work today? Oh, pretty good. We got a new client at the bank. We'll make a lot of money.
What client?
I cannot tell you. It's confidential.
Oh, come on. Why not?
No, I can't. Anyway, how is your sex life?
Which ignited a series of watch parties for celebrities in Hollywood before, I think around 2009, we were saying. Entertainment Weekly covered it in an article, and it exploded. Right. That's when we discovered it, started going to midnight showings with the spoons. It's one of those things, if you know, you know. And if you don't, just think of a modern-day Rocky Horror, but with a weird, mumbling...
But without songs.
Without songs. Well, there's chicken noises.
You are my rose, you are my rose, you are my rose. You are my rose.
You are my rose, you are my rose, you are my rose.
That's right, I knew there were songs in there somewhere. True. So guys, we're talking about Tommy Wiseau in The Room, and everyone's been waiting for his follow-up. You may see here, he did have previous work. He had a surprisingly heartfelt and genuine documentary, Homeless in America.
Ladies and gentlemen, homeless people are good people. They're just people who are down on their luck.
And you know what? We're one paycheck away from homelessness, all of us.
All people are one paycheck away from being homeless.
We had his sitcom neighbors, which may be even more chaotic than The Room.
Are you insane? Yeah, you know what? This is the guy who came out of Chocolate River and cut my...
What Chocolate River?
Chocolate River? Yeah, you little crazy... Stop this nonsense. Hey, stop. Hey. Can we get along, okay? What is this, the 90s? Yeah, it's 90s, baby.
We had his cameo in Samurai Cop 2, follow up to another cult classic. We had the Tommy Wiseau.
Hi, this is TW. This is not my house. I was just preparing an egg breakfast. It's not my house. This is not my house.
We had Greg Sestero's dual feature Best Friends, which we saw another early screening of because this is how we choose to live our life.
Are you going to stand out there like a Statue of Liberty?
But none of these were a follow-up feature to the undeniably iconic The Room.
Yeah. What are you talking about?
So, fast forward to a week or so back, and Mateo says, hey, guess what?
Hey, guess what?
That trailer that we saw all the way back when we dropped the Bad CGI Sharks trailer in 2018 for Tommy Wiseau's entry into the sharksploitation genre, Big Shark, is finally coming out.
Give it to me!
It's coming to the Westwood Theater, where Matteo Molinari grew up out here, and he bought tickets, and we said, we're going. And so...
That's usually how it works.
That's always how it works. Matteo says, I bought tickets to something, I'm forcing you to go, and we said, it's okay, we don't have a life anyway, so that's fine, as long as there's food. And we had Fat Sal's, which is nice.
Oh, yeah.
You're right, it tastes good.
So an unexpected treat for us, an unexpected treat for you guys. Today we are going to be covering everything we remember about the rough cut, apparently it's not finished, of Tommy Wiseau's second feature, Big Shark, now a fellow brother in the sharksploitation genre.
And I am very good in this.
Now, after that long-ass intro, I'd like to say one more thing, and that's if you're with us, guys, please let us know by dropping a comment and a like. I say this every week, and not a lot of you do, which makes me feel really insignificant inside, but also the fact that you don't listen to what I tell you makes me finally understand what it must have been like for my parents to deal with me. Enough of my blah, blah, blah. You're not going to do it anyway. Matthew was kick-ass enough to write up a synopsis, so I have to imagine most of it is kicking around in his head. Would you please give us a quick, rambling, apropos of Tommy, synopsis of what Big Shark was? It's Wiseau Day, baby.
I wrote it down so I wouldn't have to keep it up here.
Oh, damn, but it's under all that paper.
Yeah, it's impossible to reach it.
Big Shark is about 3 firefighters who are best friends, and they are under attack by a large shark.
A big shark?
A big shark, excuse me. That is terrorizing the streets of Timothy Chalamet.
It's something exactly like that, actually.
In New Orleans.
Yeah, they're in Louisiana,
and they have to find a way to stop it.
And it's unclear why the whole responsibility is on the 3 of them.
National Guard, the police can't get there.
They can't get there.
Army can't get there.
Yeah, because I just talked to the feds. They said that they can't make it here right away, so you guys are really our only hope right now. I believe in you guys.
They took the wrong turn on the Elf ramp, and they went...
you could end up in another state.
Yes.
Oh, it's... You did the trick on me. It's burning me right now. Ow!
I mean, I guess you already kind of encapsulated it before we get into everything.
I mean, we could, instead of doing the synopsis...
3 firefighters in New Orleans. Big-ass shark comes out of nowhere. They're already known as heroes. They have to save the town. But mostly what that comes down to is playing pool in beer halls.
Yes.
Is mostly it as a general overview?
And badly singing.
As I was writing that, there got to be a point where I'm like, okay, I'm remembering scenes, but I have no idea the order of these, and they're so inconsequential.
I think you mostly got it right, was the shocking thing.
But they're so inconsequential that there's no structure, like, this happened before this happened before this. They are terrorized by the shark. They are formulating a plan. They are diving underground to...
It kind of metronomes back and forth between The shark is a genuine threat. We have to save the town. Let's hang out with our girls and have beer. Seriously, the shark is a genuine threat. We're the only ones who are going to save it. Let's kick it and have a beer and shoot some pool. The shark is a genuine threat, and so on and so forth.
What are you doing on the computer? Go outside, so beautiful!
There is no sense of urgency whatsoever during the movie.
God!
Look at those people!
Oh my God!
We gotta do something.
Well, what do you do?
Oh!
Saving New Orleans, we save it, shall man.
Whoa, 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 look at this. The water just disappeared.
This you're gonna miss. Yeah, I won! Man!
Woo! Come on, 2 out of 3, huh?
There is no music whatsoever during the movie except for towards the end. So clearly this one was I would say probably a 70% complete and
hopefully 10.
Hopefully 10.
Actually, no. All joking aside, I hope all that's missing is some music, some special effects,
and some audio mixing.
Yes.
I will say this.
Christ.
If this was the final mix, I'd be happy as hell. Now,
No, there were moments where the especially when the two ladies were talking.
Not even exaggerating, I was covering my ears for some of those scenes where the audience
Well,
were clapping, the girls were talking, because it was just like. Ping pong.
But that's it. But that's looking at it in the form of a traditional movie. Now, here's what I'm going to say right off the bat.
Looking at your ears being assaulted.
We now return to MaJaMa.
I saw a big shark. Period. Okay.
I went into this, I think, a little cynical. Now, you guys know, if you've watched regularly, talking to you, Paulo.
They have. Oh.
We love you, Paulo. You guys know we cover the so bad it's good, or the intentionally bad, or the underground trash, or whatever here on a lot. And it's usually very offensive, and a lot of times I don't really like it. So I think I kind of went into this thinking, you know what, he's got this once-in-a-lifetime lottery ticket of The Room.
That's life.
Yeah.
He may not even have intended to have it be what it was, and people laughed at it, and he saw an opportunity. We're not going to crack open that old chestnut.
Candles.
What candle?
Music.
What music?
Sexy dress.
What sexy dress?
But I kind of went into it like, you know what, you're not going to be able to replicate it. It's probably just going to be boring. And in the first couple minutes when it was mostly the ceremony, I was kind of sitting there like, you know what, dude, I'm happy I'm here with the guys, but this is going to be a slog. Why do we do this? I was very cynical, and I had on my asylum-hating hat, and I would like to take all that back, because over the course of it, laughing with my brothers here, cackling, should I say, cackling, and also this guy, so you don't laugh a lot, huh? This guy was cracking up too, which I always love to see.
Yes, it's a rare, it's a rare sight or
Jojo
rare
Rabbit,
sound.
Jojo Rabbit, Terrifier 2, Big Shark. Those are the ones I remember Mateo.
Beheading video from 1997.
Those are the ones I remember Mateo actually laughing out loud.
Yuck.
Otherwise, the man silently appreciates the comedy.
What a loser.
So I was very happy about that. I actually had a blast.
Yeah.
And I thought, my God, the son of a bitch did it. And suddenly I realized, after all this wondering, I think what makes The Room, and what makes a Tommy Wiseau movie a Tommy Wiseau movie, as we can now have two, is him. It's just this berserk, unfiltered energy put on the screen. Him on the driver's seat in all aspects, because Best Friends, which again, we only saw the rough cut, we got to watch this DVD here. It seemed interesting, I don't remember it too much, but it didn't have the same specific crackle of The Room.
No, because he was...
Because he wasn't in the
he was kept, I don't want to say on a leash, but...
he wasn't the lord of the proceedings, is the point I'm trying to make.
Welcome to my paradise, huh?
Yes.
So, you know, the other people in this category, Neil Breen seems like a terrifying, horrifying, massively egoed narcissist.
Who am I? What am I?
And James Wynn seems like maybe he's just kind of a sweet and competent guy.
Pandemic, Shock and Terror is supposed to be a very serious romantic thriller. Hitchcock.
Romantic thriller? Do you think it's a good film?
I think that it's a good film based with the condition that what I had. From a distance, you know, it looked pretty realistic and shocking and terrifying. You know, just like a $100 million picture, Hollywood style.
You think this looks like a $100 million picture?
watching from a distance, you know, from a distance, okay?
From like back here or out the room or.
Tommy Wiseau is a true original one way or the other, and I think this film proves to me that something very magical and specific happens when he's completely at the helm, as you say.
It seems to me like you're an expert.
So, I had a blast, and we want to get into this. Where should we even start? I have no idea. But this was something. This was unique. This was fun. I found myself thinking about it after.
Yeah. One thing that I think it's worth noticing is that he could have easily try, and I'm very glad he didn't. He could have easily tried to replicate The Room, doing The Room 2 or whatever. Clearly, it could not have been The Room 2 because his character dies.
What a story.
So, hats off to go in a completely different direction. I mean, granted, there is always the friendship at the core.
I wouldn't want to serve this community with anybody else I love rather than Georgie, Patrick, and we do what we do, and thank you for this. Anyway.
But even in this case, I'm surprised that he shares the hero spotlight with somebody else.
Tim.
Yes.
Who I thought...
And for 2/3 of the movie, Georgie, till he dies. But
I feel like even though the focus is on the three, we come down to a real two-pronged...
Georgie is the most, is the one that is less focused on the...
He's out getting drunk.
Yes. He's a kind of, not exactly a womanizer, I don't want to say that, but is the only one...
We don't want to insult Georgie.
Is the only one who doesn't have a steady girlfriend.
Yeah.
And
he uses up a lot of hot water.
And he uses a lot of...
But he has a date. It's justified.
I got a date tonight, all right?
But he has a date.
But Tim, we have the gentleman who played Tim. We don't know his name. Forgive us. But I was very impressed.
Jesus.
I was very impressed by the energy he brought.
Yes.
Although what I found interesting, something you said...
Get your f***ing finger out of my face.
...is that you can
and
see...
the first F-bomb.
It wasn't me.
I know.
He started it, though.
You can see them trying to bring the energy to the proceedings, but something you said, which I like, was like then what Tommy throws back. You can see sometimes Tim has all the energy in the world, but sometimes what Tommy throws back, whether it be stoic or bizarre, you can see them just kind of like, okay, so how do I react to that? Although I say all this thinking that the film was the better for it.
That's why we have to stay focused. If we don't do this, everyone in the city will die.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. We gotta save this city.
Tim, you're
What do you
so
think?
right.
Huh? I don't know what to think.
Again,
yes,
of course. I should obviously say if you're someone traditional movie, you're going to have a bad time. But for those of you expecting more of this, I was really pretty damn excited about how it all came together.
Tommy is continuously throwing wrenches and pool cues and sticks and anything he can to the spokes.
Well,
of the movie.
because we were just on it, I think something like the Georgie is using up the hot water scene. There's such...
Why
That's what I'm saying. There's such an it's literally almost a set. It'd be one thing if it was like a transition, like, hey guys, we're gonna go out tonight. Why are you using all the hot water? Oh, it's just a little slice of life. We're friends and move on. But it's almost a set piece between everyone in the apartment arguing for at least a good 2-3 minutes of what the rules of the water are.
It looks like, at least the impression that I had, and also from the lack of audio mixing, it looks like that they did the same scene 2 or 3 times, not really with a script, or at least with...
I was going to say one time without a script.
No, but, you know...
We're doing this one time, people.
This direction, that direction, one filming you, one filming... Because sometimes the lines are just like cut in the edit. And either they didn't remember the improvisation that they did, or Tommy did something different every single time, which is also possible.
I did not.
I think that's entirely possible.
Yeah.
Don't occupy my brain, okay?
And so, which from one side, it helps the freshness of the movie. But from the other one, you need to just like go in with, not so much with an axe, but instead with a small file for the nail to just like remove certain things. Because there are some
What? No.
Who am I?
Who cares where penguins
Who are these people? What's going on here?
That are missing.
Huh? Who
That's
are
what we
you?
need to focus on right now.
The award ceremony in the
Oh my God.
in the theater is a disaster.
He looks, you called it, dude. he looks, I mean, granted, Tommy always has kind of a look of
Yes.
more detachment, but he looks bored out of his mind during that scene. And I'm kind of wondering if he was almost standing up there like, okay, they're filming, can we get this over with? Because he doesn't have anything to do until he picks it up. But
I mean, anytime he has any sort of line, unless he's like, hey, you need to yell in this scene, that's the only range he knows.
Every time I leave here, I find this little slime package in my pants.
It's just deadpan 100% of the time.
Yeah.
What about some kind of device, like a tracker device, tracking device?
And it's, whereas I understood that in the room where clearly you see that in several scenes he is not reacting to the actors. He is just more concentrated. They're saying his lines, and then he walks in with his. But there is this weird on-off acting thing, because as soon as he stops saying his lines, he goes back to being director and producer, and so he's checking on the other guy.
They can feel it.
In this one, it looks like sometimes he is completely off. Sometimes they're trying things probably that wind up in the movie. There is a scene that is the same scene shot in two different places, but is exactly the same one when he reveals for the third time that he saw a shark.
I saw a huge shark when I was my beautiful girl, Sophia. Sophia.
You're so full of it, man. You said you were in the Mississippi River. There's no sharks in the Mississippi.
I saw what I saw, okay? And guess what? I saw big shark.
What?
Huge shark.
A what?
Shark.
Come on, let's go.
Yeah.
All right.
Come on, you.
In the Mississippi River,
Yeah.
you saw a big shark.
Or something like this.
I know in this type of movie this is not exactly important, but am I wrong that he tells his two friends about the big shark? They say we don't believe, and then we go to another shot. It's a shot where they're walking down like the middle of two streets, kind of like an outdoor promenade, and he says, hey, and they started again, but they don't say like I'm bringing it up again. It's almost like he's telling them for the first time.
Exactly. Yeah,
okay.
That's the thing. And because there is the first scene that they say in a sunny street where also they say, ooh, there is water.
Oh, look,
but
water.
They don't show it.
I'm guessing that's VFX, though, not being there.
Yes, but not even, because the way he's shot.
How can you say that with this movie?
Yes, but the way he's shot, you never actually see the street. The guys say, "Oh my God, my boots are getting."
My boots!
Yeah. What happened here? Look. Oh shit. Wow. Come on, man, my boots are getting wet.
Let's get to your truck.
My truck's right there.
And then the same scene is replicated after when Tim is looking for his car, and
well, you know what?
There's also the scene where they're when they get back from fishing, where he first sees the big shark, and he says it so casually to his girlfriend, like, I'm like, oh, they're doing like a cute little, oh, we're in a boat, we're in a river, oh my God, there's a shark, honey, be careful. Oh no, I'm like, oh wait, no, that's actually him pretending to be shocked by seeing a massive shark.
But he makes no indicator. I thought they would at least do like a little cheap fin, or he just drops it.
Once again,
without...
maybe that's mission special effects.
But also in that case, there is the missing shot where the special effects would go.
I guess that's a good point.
Mom and Dad! No. No.
And then say, you can't. I saw a shark.
Shut up!
You can't. That's what I'm saying. You're like, hey, I think VFX are going to go there. In this type of movie, who knows? There's really no. It doesn't follow a traditional.
Doesn't follow
thing.
anything. Yes, it doesn't
well,
follow.
We talk a lot about the cynicism of these type of movies, or just the disgustingness of making something just to actually make crap. But again, I feel like what makes this beautiful is Tommy's intent of creation is pure. It's like you give your child a box of crayons, you might have like a dad has 20 fingers and a weird head, but like the child's intent with the crayons was pure.
Unless he's a mad genius.
I'm not going to bring up my old wheelhouse argument because even I'm sick of it at this point. But I think this proved to me that Tommy is genuine. And after we saw The Room so much when we discovered that I kind of had one of those things where I fell back just because it was just played.
Don't talk like that.
But after this, I feel like I'm re-energized because I'm like, no, this dude is a unique, genuine article, and I don't. You can say whatever you want about him, and yes, he does have a ton of merch and is on that classic like Kevin Smith, Kiss, Insane Clown Posse, like endless merch train. So there's obviously a money aspect, but I think the urge to create is genuine, and I think that you could say whatever you want, but I think there is what you would call an artistic urge to actually make something.
Yeah.
I don't think he's cynical in it. I think he's got a childlike joy, and seeing that he could replicate this did everything to me. I'm like, I do want to see another one now. Let's see what your weird brain continues to cook up.
Well,
it's almost like its own frequency.
He did say that we have to challenge him.
I'm working a new project as well, so my goal to actually release every 6 months. So challenge me. Remember when they have a Q&A, if you see, you say, hey, what is your movie?
We now return to
MaJaMa.
Cowboys don't cry, heroes don't die, they just sparkle in the sky, so I won't cry.
That then begs the question of why 20 years.
Why?
And also, like we said, guys, we were worried because right after we dropped the Bad CGI Sharks trailer, Big Shark drops almost simultaneously, and I was like, oh God, we're aiming for like little
Or at least
movie
the
nerd,
news.
lo-fi.
Actually, even before that, there was a news that he was saying, at the end of the summer, which was summer 2019, Tommy Wiseau will come out with Big Shark. So we say, damn it, it's gonna steal our mini thunder.
Because our trailer dropped 2018.
Yes.
And so that means it's been 5 years. And yeah, we were so worried that like everyone knows Tommy. We're aiming for the same type of weird comedy.
And what are the odds of all things that he picks exactly that genre?
Don't be afraid.
And so 5 years for this to come out, which is still a rough cut by his own admission.
Yeah, how is that? Unless it was just a teaser he had.
But
why would you put the teaser out if you don't have anything filmed?
It looks like, because the teaser opens with Greg Sestero as the first name, and he was supposed to, I assume, he was supposed to play Georgie.
Benny.
This is Tim and Georgie.
Yes, because Tim's still there.
Yes.
And Tommy's, of course, still there.
And there were a couple of scenes that have been shot with Greg Sestero. So it's not clear, nor anybody has asked him, how long into the production before they replace Sestero.
And why?
And why? Well, and did the pandemic feature something in the middle of it?
If something happened that they needed to recast, that's one thing. But
clearly,
what I was going to say is that if Tommy, and I don't know, maybe because he was already there, so this is not it. But if he says he likes to try different stuff, if he intentionally did not want to have, as much as I love seeing Tommy and Greg together, if he intentionally did not want to have the Room duo back again,
You betrayed me. You're not good. You're just a chicken. Chip, 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 chip.
I have to really tip the cap to that because you're genuinely trying. Like you said, you could have just done the Room too, or done the same type of thing.
Greg might have steered them in the direction of like, no, let's try to do a more conventional type movie.
Like, okay, bye.
As opposed to where it's Tommy like, no, let Tommy do his thing. He is hilarious when he's just being himself.
So, what movie did you want to see? I don't know. I was thinking about seeing The Room. It has that very stupid guy. I don't even know what country he's from, but he has like this long, flowy, silky hair.
You know, somebody told me that the guy looks like me. I don't know, you know?
Really?
Yeah, it's just so stupid, you know? But anyway, did you see this movie? Do you recommend?
Yeah.
You know what? I have idea. You know what? I changed my name to Tommy Wiseau. You know, I can do that, can I?
Yeah.
It says working here. I can make millions of dollars.
Possibly, yeah.
Jeff, can you help me with this?
To get your name changed?
Yeah.
I don't know. I think you have to go.
Okay, see the room. And I am Tommy Wiseau for your information. Okay, so I'm working here part-time, so I have to pay my bills. Thank you, guys. See the room, you know where, right?
And he's not, I don't want to say that he's phoning it in. He's not trying. But all his line deliveries are so passé, just get out the line.
I think that his weakest profession, if you will, or his weakest occupation is actually acting.
Oh, hi, Mark.
Oh, hey, Johnny, what's up?
I have a problem with Lisa. She said that I hit her.
What? Well, did you?
No, it's not true. Don't even ask. What's new with you?
I think that as a director,
he knows what he wants.
He knows what he wants and he knows how to get it. As a producer, clearly, maybe it takes him 20 years, but he made a movie that also twist in the plot with a very good cinematography.
Oh yes,
for
that should
being
be said.
An extra independent movie, and a very surprisingly good cinematography.
A couple of, like I was telling you in the car afterwards, a couple of genuinely gorgeous shots.
Yep.
When him and Tim coming down the hill to the lake, and there's the moonlight illuminating the shadows, I was like, wow. If you, again, pause that and show me, don't tell me what. I'm like, what gorgeous movie is this?
No, it's very efficacious, and whereas his acting seems just like almost an afterthought.
Cry. I can cry. I can cry.
Doesn't seem that is.
It's gonna fill the role.
Yes.
Well, similar like we always said, we need to talk to Greg to uncover the mysteries. I'm wondering, and all we can do is speculate, but he says Tim was a good friend of his.
Yeah, he has a lot of energy. He's my friend.
He does, yeah.
He actually lives in New Orleans.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he's from New Orleans.
Yeah.
What do you think it's like being Tim, whatever his real name is, and doing this? Are you just like, is it like you guys with me, so if I bring you in to do a movie... Fine. Like if after all this time I brought you in to do a weird movie, you'd be like, well, I know how Jay is, so I wonder if he's just like, that's my buddy, or is he, like you said, he's like, hey, so I'm going to try to bring some energy, why aren't you giving this back? Okay, I'll try to navigate. Is he ever on the set like, I still want to know, what is it like when you're being directed by Tommy?
Hey, Tim, what are you doing?
Just having a snack, eating some pretzels.
Oh. Pigman.
Guys, this is all wrong. It's no motivation. Let's try one more time. So far, so good, but give him the trigger to take the pretzel from you, okay?
Like, I was thinking if I come around and give you a quick wink, that would
We're not wink. You just listen what we're saying to you.
Terrifying. And again, Tim has so much of a role and brings so much energy, and I think does such a great job at matching and bringing what Tommy would want.
You're pulling our leg, man.
I know what I'm talking about.
You don't know what you're talking about. You're saying a 35-foot shark.
In the Mississippi River.
But I, with both projects, I find myself asking what the hell it's like when you're just one of the normal actors dealing with this incredibly specific director.
I'm dying from my wounds, TW.
Why?
In order to stop Alien and prevent his evil plans from happening, you must.
Must what? Must what? Line? Must what? Are you dead? Give me the line. I'm waiting for line.
Yeah, you don't have a line there.
Oh, okay, fine.
We now return to
MaJaMa. What is this water doing? Oh my God, look at this. Let's just get out. Come on, let's go. Big shark. Oh, shit.
All right, let's try to get into, as much as I could talk about the philosophy of this movie forever, let's try to get into more specific scenes because there's so many...
we won't have mean to show them, but...
That's fine. You guys are going to get a little bit of a different one. We'll cut to a bit of the previews. We got some other live footage, but we're here. We're talking on the couch. Eventually, down the road, this will be available for all of us to enjoy.
Also, I want to say, hopefully all your dreams come true, guys.
But it's a little bit different, Jams. We wanted to bring it to you because we're excited about it. So... I think what may have been two moments for me, which are the biggest laughs in the movie. One, after Tim sees the TV report of the big shark and confirms it's real, Tommy just casually looks over him. I told you.
Okay, Leo, okay.
I told you.
That was a great laugh. And then possibly the biggest laugh of the movie, because it's just funny, but with Tommy's voice, they pick up this weird, stubby-looking elf dude who has to hop in through the window, take him around while he begs to be taken home, drop him off, and immediately as soon as he's out of the car, Tommy goes...
It's funny. It's funny because they are chased by the shark, which is almost behind the car, and then somehow they turn right, and the shark is gone.
Turn it!
Where's it at?
Oh, it's right here.
Right here?
Yeah.
Probably the sharks cannot go right.
I mean, to their detriment, the shark just slides in the frame, and apparently this water is connected to the shark, so it's almost like a magical shark.
Yes.
Where it's like that whole town isn't flooding, and they got to get away from the shark. It just slides in, slides out.
Yeah, it's just like...
Bet you used to that, huh?
Well, so anyway, they drop off this... They drop off this guy.
Sex.
And the second he hops out of the car, Tommy goes, "Wow, what a loser." And
after it's like, "Oh my God,
really
you
good
guys
to-
saved me. You're my heroes. Thank you so much." Oh, what a loser.
Glad we can help. Be safe.
What a loser. It's
And
a
they're
total
even like,
gratuitous
the
thing.
delivery is so good.
Yes.
But they
It's so
even when
good.
they first drive up, they're like, "Hey, man, get in the car." He's like, "Oh, it's locked." Like, "Get in the car, man." Like, okay. So he just crawls in through the window. I'm like, what? Just do another take or unlock the car.
Unless that's what he said to do?
No.
How do you know? That's a comedy
yes,
device.
but I have to believe that
Jumping
there
in through
was,
windows.
There was
Marx Brothers did that.
4 pages of a script where it was okay. These are the
Things
These are
happen.
the beats
Done.
we need to hit for this scene.
Like they say Larry does.
Yes.
Larry plans the scene. I have to talk to you about this. You get angry about this, and then go crazy.
Ultimately, we need to make sure that this joke is told, so we're going to set that up for later, that I'm going to have this drink, and it's going to be yours. I took it, so blah, 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 blah.
As S.J. Perlman said, the office of humor is to offend. Right. So I don't mind that.
But the way it's handled, everyone is just fumbling to get things out. Tommy is doing everything he can to derail where they're trying to go in terms of where they're trying to get to.
Oh God!
Even
This makes you want to see it again.
He's
bad.
having a conversation with his girl Sophia. Sophia!
Sophia!
On the way to go fish, and he's asking her, "What's your dream car?" And she tells him, I forget what she tells him, a couple of different things. And they start talking, and
But
then
it goes on forever.
Yeah, and he asks her again, "What's your dream car?" He's like, "Okay." So she starts going again, and it's just like, Tommy, just all right, cut half of this.
So what kind of car do you like, Sophia?
I love a Mercedes.
Mercedes. That's your favorite?
It's probably my favorite, yeah.
That's the thing. It looks like it's an improv.
half of it.
It's an improv to say, okay, let's use the best take,
Yes.
but not let's use all the takes.
Okay, we got it, guys. Right? That's the scene.
What is your dream car? Like you want it besides that one?
Oh, I want a G-Wagon.
G-Wagon.
No, I think the Mercedes was my favorite car. It's so nice.
Like, no, that's just, maybe use 30 seconds of that as a cute little exchange on the way
Right.
to your fishing trip, but they use so much of it, then like, okay, there can't have been a script because there are no lines that are just cemented, like, okay, that was a line that was supposed to be said at that moment in that way. Even I think when him and Tim finally blow up the shark, and they're celebrating, it's like, "Oh, we're gonna be heroes," and Tim's like, "Oh, I don't care about that. The fact is that we killed the shark," and Tommy keeps pushing it aside, and then when they're trying to pay homage to Georgie, who's died by the shark, and they're trying to toast to Georgie's life, Tommy's like, "No, toast to everyone's life."
We're here to celebrate Georgie's life.
Yes.
And how he affected
I would
all
say
of our
this,
lives.
We celebrate everyone's lives.
It's like the Black Lives Matter people are like, "No, it's about everyone's lives matter."
You have delusional mind, right? Are you off the wall, something like that?
And I'm like, "What are you doing? That your friend just died 24 hours ago, and you're trying to make a toast to him with your girls in the bar, and you're like, toast to no, Georgie's not important. Toast to everybody."
It's such a bizarre.
Oh my God!
It's like everyone's just treading water throughout the entire film.
Yes, it changes tonally. There is also a subplot with a boxer that doesn't go absolutely nowhere.
Why?
And
What were they? Where were they? Why?
To give a role to his friend, I guess.
Who was there in person?
Yes.
Raul, I think he says was.
yes.
The scene where they walk up to him beating the living ish out of a guy on the street. They walk up to him basically like pimp beating some dude who owes him money on the street. And they could not be more casual.
This is after they've gotten awards.
For being firefighter heroes. And they walks up like laughing about, "Oh, this is my friend. Like, oh, look at this guy getting his ass beat."
And they hand a beer to the boxer who's just beating the shit out of this guy.
Patrick, this is my friend Tony.
Hi, Tony. How
I'll
you
stay on his
doing?
good side.
Hi, Patrick.
Wow.
Hey, man, look, we just saw 2 cops up the street.
Yeah, we did.
It's not my business, but you gotta let this guy go.
And the guy's just like, "Oh, God, okay, my skull is caved in. Let me try to get away." And Raul's screaming at him like, "Oh, you better have my money next time." And the guy trips trying to get away because he can barely think straight. And Tommy's just laughing at him.
Well, better have my money next week.
Oh my gosh.
What a douchebag.
Oh, look at that.
Struggling to get away, just dripping blood along the sidewalk.
It's
like,
so
you guys
good.
are firefighter heroes?
It's so good. It's so good. The more we talk it out, it's so good.
Also, Tommy mentioned it during the Q&A where he's like,
You can drink whatever you want on the street. Not like in San Francisco, you get a little cup, it's just completely nonsense. But I always say, if you can drink, you can drink. And so what, you know what I'm saying? Express yourself. Some of those regulations is completely off the wall. Because you're responsible for your actions, so there's nothing wrong with that to enjoy yourself.
Dude, I would be terrified of him actually drunk. Like, full on, like...
If he is drunk, he's gonna speak like David Niven in perfect English, and just like doesn't make a single mistake.
Theda thought Thora was thumping her thimble, but Thomas thought Thora was thumping a drum. Said Theda, if Thora's not thumping her thimble, I think that she surely is thumping her thumb.
Imagine him wet and drunk.
I feel like...
And you're on the ground and you're paralyzed for some reason.
Tommy has the ability to really tap into that terrifyingness where someone walks up to you and leans on you with that disturbing lack of social because they're drunk and just like looking in the eye and being like, so, and just starts like letting the soul out in dark, awful ways.
I don't understand women. Do you, Peter?
What man does?
Here's a question. What would you say? What would you say to produce because again, my understanding is that even before The Room, he was able to do it because Tommy has money.
Yes.
He's got a decent amount of money, it seemed like.
Apparently.
And I have to imagine that a mega cult success like The Room is a pretty decent, steady paycheck. They've been doing showings for 20 years.
Yes.
The guy, like I said, he's got the merch train going, and the fans seem to love the merch, so I assume he regularly moves it. Tell me how much a program for decent CGI is. You know, I want to make, not even like the base level, but like
$10.
I want to throw down a little
$7.
bit on like a decent CGI program. Because the follow-up question is why...
You didn't even let me answer the first question.
Well, I'm sorry. But just, it is to ask, like, why would a dude like this...
Don't answer the first question out of spite.
...have a bad CGI shark? I can't imagine...
It's not that bad of a shark.
Yes and
it's
no.
also supposed to be a big shark, too. So it's supposed to be...
Yes.
But don't you think he could... Maybe he's not that rich?
First of all, CGI is very expensive.
CGI...
Cut to?
And special effects are really expensive. Nothing takes you out of a movie faster than bad CGI.
CGI is cheap. Good CGI is very expensive. And
I don't think it looked that bad.
No, it did not. It didn't make any sound. There is no interaction.
Well, I do think it's kind of what people say about us because of the name, where they're like, I mean, it wasn't a great CGI shark, but honestly, I've seen a lot worse. That wasn't bad. So I get that, yes. It wasn't horrific, but again...
But if you're looking for like the Shallows type CGI, which people still rip on, you're not going to get that for Big Shark.
I guess
it also depends if he did the effects in house or if he sent it to, because the movie doesn't have any credits, so we don't know.
It ends with the Tommy Wiseau like.
Yeah, it's exactly.
It's like the end of an infomercial screen where they put the number up.
And so I don't know if it were.
If you have seen any of these people, please contact.
I don't know if it was made in house or if he actually contacted a production house to do them. Now there are production companies like probably now the Asylum has a special effect department, an internal
Their
one.
Their effects have gotten better, right?
Yes. But for instance, at the time of Super Croc, I think they were with the. They were with an external company, and there's a featurette on the DVD that explains what they did.
What?
But
why?
But the thing is that I spoke with a couple of technicians who do this kind of stuff, and they say we can do so much with the material you give me. If you give us a crappy footage to begin with, we will give you a crappy result to begin with, to end with, because that's what you gave us.
Everybody betrayed me. I fed up with this world.
And these scenes were okay. They were a little too quick, and of course, clearly they have reused the same shot of the shark sliding several times.
Sometimes it came from this direction. Sometimes it came from this direction.
I would say
exactly.
I would say there
was a plugin that is called Flip.
That seems a little
too complicated. Yeah.
Less than
maybe in a few years, but I don't think now.
Less than you wanted, more than you thought with the shark ratio. Less than you wanted, more than you thought. That's kind of how I feel like. Like on one hand,
Yeah.
it could have been in there more. On the other hand, it could have easily been like Shark Exorcist has what, like 2 seconds of a shark
Yes.
throughout the whole movie?
I think, like I said, halfway through writing that synopsis, it just starts to become a blur of, oh my God, we're in danger. Oh my God, we're just hanging
It's
out.
a metronome.
And
It's a
it's
metronome.
like I can't even piece these scenes together in terms of how the
No, dude, you did a shockingly good job, and I think what you're not realizing is it really is like that. It's like the danger is real. We're drinking beer. The danger is real. We're with the girls.
I don't have time for you, man. Don't go by my brain right now, okay? With your story. I understand.
We now return to
MaJaMa.
Sorry, what is Tommy's name in this? It's
Tommy.
No, it's
Johnny.
No, that's
Timmy.
Georgie. Tim.
No.
It's
Sven.
Well, Gloyabo.
We got Tim, Georgie, and
I mean, it should be Tommy.
It should be, but it's not.
Damn it.
Chavez. Something snappy.
Talk among yourself. I'll find it. So his name is Patrick. I just remember with my prodigious mind.
With my brain powers.
Yes.
Hi everyone. I'm Patrick. So
that does not seem to ring a bell. I felt like I had it on the tip of my tongue. It was not Patrick.
That's his name.
So
with the 6A.
Oh, put it past him.
Well, again, I only
Wait, what were we talking
bring that up because I thought this whole time that Tommy's always been kind of, well, I don't know if wealthy is the right word, but
Comfortable.
Yes, comfortable. And
Doesn't
I
mean
feel
you have
like
money for good CGI.
Okay, slight detour, which you already covered,
No,
but
just
it's
stay on the path, man. It's
but
ready.
it's really genuinely hard to get good CGI, or sorry, expensive.
Yes.
Like to get actual elevated is really expensive, huh?
Well,
like people like us can't do it.
You also have to shoot it in a way.
People like you can't do anything.
Fair.
If you notice when we did Bad CGI Sharks, because we. Virtually every single shot with the sharks that we framed, the sharks were not interacting with anything and they were just like passing in front of it. That will save
Thank
you
God.
a lot of time and a lot of just like having to go around every character. And he has done, if he has shot, which I assume he did, he has reshot the scenes where they are running with the shark behind them. There was a green screen behind them, and so they were running in a pool with a green screen behind, so they could actually replace the shark in there. But yes, it's it depends whom you contact and how much time you give.
I would hope 5 years would be enough.
But you never know. No, I doubt it, because 5 years ago there was a teaser with other actors, so he had to reshoot it, and I don't think he shot it during the pandemic, so probably he shot it eventually in at least 2021.
The man excels at sculpting a mystery. All new questions have arisen from Big Shark.
He is amazing because given the era where we are, and being, to a degree, an extremely popular character, maybe not the mainstream.
Oh, he's a huge
but
cult figure,
he
massive
is
cult figure.
known. Being able to maintain all this secrecy, it's not that easy nowadays, where everybody knows everything about everybody, or you can find.
No, it's like you always say about the conspiracy theorists. Like, if that was real, something would have come out
Right.
after all this time. And not only that, but I'm watching this guy the same as I did like almost 15 years ago. Nothing has changed. I was watching the Q&A and I'm still like, okay, do you know what to feed them? Is that your persona? Is that just you authentically?
Move on, next question.
What's with the gloves?
I don't know. That's the new thing. Even in the movie, he had gloves.
Yes,
to color.
almost the entire movie he had gloves.
Yeah.
It's almost as if, I'm trying to think of a comparable example here. It's almost as if it's one of those things like, you know that after a while of doing a show, you know the fans like something, so you intentionally start playing it up. His Q&As almost play, it's either A, the most just authentic dude in the world, just being who he is, which is gorgeous. And
which is, eventually, it works.
Yes, no, my whole point here is that I think Tommy, after seeing this, is completely authentic, which is why it's so enthralling all over again. But if it's not that, it also seems like I know what you love from The Room, so I'm going to intentionally, well, when I ask you a question, I kind of have Mama do this, and then I quickly say next question, and everyone laughs. So, again, I'm not going to start up the coffin machine, but...
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
This dude is something. He's a something.
He comes across as genuine.
Yeah.
Next customer, can I help you,
Can I
sir?
get some butter on this? I didn't get butter.
This is a stupid question, Jeff. Help him put the butter. Sure. You know, butter is not good for you. You know that?
Because it would be, again, I'm speculating, but I think that if he's not in his 60s.
Oh, he looks bad.
Yeah.
Those close-ups, and again, credit to the man, because a lot of people in his position would be incredibly vain. We just see his face in this, and my God.
Yeah.
Wow.
So, because he wasn't definitely a spring chicken during The Room.
Yeah.
Yet, I think in The Room he was more built.
Yeah, probably, yes.
At least more so than...
trying to escape his face.
Still, it still looks like a burned victim. But
worth
maybe that's why he has
I
the
think that's
gloves.
where the
Maybe,
gloves come
yeah,
from.
exactly. But
a lot of hats.
a lot of hats
A lot
now,
of hats.
usually larger than his head, so they always.
Yeah, I remember the scene where Tim actually pulls it up for him because it's covering his
Yeah.
eyes.
Do you guys remember? It was actually a really beautiful, cute moment. That one girl asked him, so you do a lot of stuff, you act, you direct, you produce, you write. What is your favorite hat to wear? And because he both had a hat on the moment,
Yes.
worse on the movie, Tommy had a moment being like, wait, so do you, you mean, oh, okay. But because he was like, wait,
Yes.
you mean actual literal hats? It was very cute.
So you wear many hats, obviously. Like
Yeah.
when you make your movies, you write, you direct. Which of those hats is your favorite to wear?
The way you said it, if to wear as you mean subliminally as work,
Well,
or
yes,
you said
yes. What role in making the movie is your favorite part?
I like directing and like acting too. So.
Okay.
That's the other thing. He's almost cute.
Yes.
Something like you want to take him by the hand and be like, let's go get ice cream, Tommy. Oh, okay, I get ice cream. I get chocolate with you at the 5 of the...
There is one thing that to me is fascinating, and I'm saying it as a foreigner in a foreign
Just thinking
land.
it too.
I still make a ton of mistakes, and I still have an accent.
Yeah, I mean to talk to you about that.
Yeah, I know. Sorry.
I'm only getting like every fifth word.
Yeah.
Yes, and if I can actually remove completely myself of the, my God, in those clips that you send me, I'm so hideous. I don't know how you can stand looking at me.
See the two of us?
If it makes you feel any better, I think when I'm watching the episodes back, I'm just like,
Yeah, we all hate each other if that helps you at all.
No, but it's mine. It goes down to the core. But anyways, I know for a fact, because I realized by reading and rereading things that I wrote 20 years ago, that my English has, I don't want to say
gotten worse.
It got better, but at least I'm more at ease with it. And I'm trying not to have the scholastic construction of the sentences that we are taught in school. Subject, verb, object, never end with a preposition, which in theory is not the best of the thing, but whatever. I'm a little more casual, if you will, nonchalantly, which I use a French word for describing my English approach, which is fascinating.
I mean, you do know a lot of words consistently. I don't know. So you can say what you want, but
half of them are made up.
I'm fooling you, kid.
Fool.
And instead, he hasn't progressed.
I always say if you don't know how to express yourself in the front of everybody, another person saying, "Hey, I love you," and the person watching says, "Hey, what? Oh, really? Oh, yeah, really."
He is still exactly the same.
My point to that is, would he be more understandable or coherent or normal, quote unquote, if we were speaking to him in his native tongue?
Which we still have no idea what it is.
Probably.
Yes.
Probably.
Wait, didn't we get an almost admission around the time of the Franco years when he was doing Disaster Artist?
He says Europe in the
Yes,
in
is
the
Europe-
Jimmy Kimmel interview.
You will not say where you're from?
No, I can tell you.
Oh, tell me.
Yeah, I'm originally from Europe, but I'm right now American, like
Whoa.
everybody else. Long story short, I used to grow up in New Orleans, Louisiana. So, you know, people ask me where you come from, right? So, what do you want to do? Which country I pick? Well, you know, I picked New Orleans.
I see. What?
Wait, this is new. This is new.
This is big.
He has never said this before.
And in The Disaster Artist, the book, it says something, he mentions something like areas, I don't remember if it was Russia, Romania, or Ukraine.
Romania seems
something
almost
like
feels
that.
right.
He's a
Seems like a
vampire. And I understand that there were things like, for instance, your favorite actor from the musicals in the 50s and 60s, Maurice Chevalier.
I love him.
He had, who doesn't?
When every day your loved one holds you tight, oh yo yo yo, c'est magnifique.
Moesha?
Oh Lord, another Isha baby.
Maurice Chevalier. He had a clause in his contract that say you are forbidden to lose your French accent because it was his uniqueness of the character.
They put that in there.
Yes. And so I doubted that Tommy Wiseau wrote a contract to himself, you're forbidden to use your accent. But really, it's weird to realize that after over 10 years that we have heard him talking, even more than that, there is no improvement whatsoever.
Well, that's what I'm saying. It almost seems like he knows that's what you want from him.
Yes.
Like I said, it's either entirely just authentic, and for whatever reason, that is you. And again, the quote, "The genius is the one that's most like himself," speaks to Tommy immensely. Or I feel like he kind of knows, play up the mush mouth. They love it.
Sometimes you have to be who they expect you to be.
Spread the words about me if you love me. Ha ha.
We now return to
MaJaMa.
Whoa, look at this water!
Where did it come from?
Oh my God!
Come on. Oh, it's rising. Come on. Come on, guys.
And that is also another thing that is mysterious to me, that you occasionally you see either TMZ or some magazine or doing research online. Oh, Tommy Wiseau is eating in this restaurant. Nothing. He is and I can't believe I put them together in this. He's like Harrison Ford. It looks like that he has no life whatsoever. Granted, Harrison Ford doesn't live in California, so I don't know where he lives, by the way. If Tommy Wiseau is here, based here, or somewhere else. Because his store was in San Francisco, the one where he was selling jeans.
To be or not to be? That is the question. The answer to be at street fashion. Be there for Levi's jeans. Street Fashions has the best prices, the best quality, and the best selection of Levi's jeans anywhere. Be who you want to be in Levi's jeans from Street Fashions. To be or not to be? Who do you want to be?
But I don't know if it's still based. Chalamet.
He did say he lived in the place.
He used to live there at least.
Yeah, he used to. That's the thing. But you never.
But yeah, what is his? I mean, they were like, "Hey, what's your hobbies outside of making movies?" And he says he likes to travel.
Yeah.
Maybe he's just constantly phasing through walls.
Or maybe he is the greatest performance artist, and he has no accent whatsoever.
Right, he goes, he takes the wig off, he goes like, "Honey, I had another great screening of Big Shark. They're really still eating it up. We're going to be able to eat off this train forever. What's for dinner tonight? I'd like to put on some classical music."
He moonlights as the voice in trailers in this world.
You're driving me crazy right now. I'm losing my mind because of you. I will show you.
It's funny because you look at his appearance physically, not just how he looks, but how he dresses himself and does his hair and everything. Like, okay, this guy fits the bill of what I would expect to him to sound like. And then when you hear him, like, oh my God, he sounds exactly like he looks. And it just pairs so well that I'm like, he just has to be him.
That's me.
That's the thing. When I asked Greg Sestero about the Disaster Artist, the book, and I asked him, I say, what does he think about it? And he told me, now he's okay with it. So apparently, at first, he didn't like that he was...
Don't ruin the mystique.
Yes. Which, to a degree, he didn't, because it was just like brushed a little bit towards the end.
But was it ruining the mystique, or him saying, not necessarily, what kind of negative things about Tommy?
It was, yes, it was. There was talking about a little bit of the incompetence of the whole process and the stuff, but mostly he was pissed because of the revealing who you are. It's just like,
he does seem to be a man of mystery, where he likes that mystique about him.
And I am the fool.
If you think about it, the most successful and enduring westerns are when the foreigner with no names come to town. Does the stuff, and then the westerns end with...
Oh my God, imagine Tommy doing a western.
Oh, I would love to.
I want to see, after this, I'm like, just let Tommy do whatever he wants.
Yes.
Give him an anthology series where we get to see him in different roles every single episode.
Yeah.
And just let him go. He's a character in himself.
You unlock this door with the key of imagination. Beyond it is another dimension.
You are tearing me apart, Lisa!
I regret not asking a question, even though with how they went, he doesn't really give real answers. So it's not like he's going to be like, well, you know, but I want to ask, like, why a shark movie?
Yes.
It's so interesting to go into that subgenre.
No, especially because...
Or are you a fan of these type of movies?
Yeah, it's so completely...
Great.
Oh,
now we look like idiots.
Yes.
Like, this show is ruined.
We're a bunch of helpless jackasses!
Should we start again?
Yeah, let's start over.
Take it from the
So,
top.
guys, welcome back to MaJaMa Jams. The show...
I guess also if you think about it, too, it's not necessarily a shark movie. I'm not even saying that just because it's not heavily about the shark.
I saw big shark.
But even just the way it's, once again, it's only partially done, or a rough cut, whatever you want to call it. But on top of there being not too many shark scenes, it doesn't feel like, hey, we're all in this to stop this shark. It's terrorizing the town. We got to stop this.
It's almost like I mean, they are indie movies, but it's almost like take what the cliche of an indie movie is. Like, well, it's kind of low budget and the focus is mainly on the emotions.
What a stupid thing to say.
It's almost like he does other weird stuff, but at the core, he just wants to make like weird, talky, people-based, like, hey, we're in a house and I'm arguing over the water,
still,
like...
well, because that's where he excels, since also the certain, but definitely he's not an action hero, and he doesn't get. I mean,
he blew up the shark.
He's
Well, the dead. Oh, we got to talk about the method.
He's not getting any younger, so I doubted that he wants to use a stunt double, and so if he can't do something himself, he won't do it. That's why in this movie he is not under the shower, but Georgie is. Thank God, because already in the room...
Way too much.
Yes. So I think to a degree, very, very, very far degree, he tried to replicate the synergy of the third act of Jaws. 3 characters talking, one dies.
That's why I thought they were going to introduce that old man at the bar.
Right.
And then the old man gives him a treasure map, which has a
What's
red
the treasure map?
star. Says that's where the shark's breeding ground is. And then literally...
No, but they comment on a treasure map that doesn't have anything to do with the shark. And then they do a treasure map that does have something to do with the shark.
Yes, they're like, oh, I had a treasure map, but we have a map about the shark. Which one do you want to go with?
Yeah, Tim is like, hey, we could also go find that treasure I have with the map. And it's like...
I was thinking, for that treasure map we were talking about the other day. Yeah, I'm serious.
It looks like that scene should have been very early in the movie.
Yes, and you could have replaced some talk about what you're using up all the hot water. And does Georgie live with them?
Bye.
Yes?
But the old man who gives him the map that shows him where the shark breeding ground is, it just disappears.
Which apparently is an hermaphrodite shark because there is not a female big shark. There's just this one shark.
Yes.
And also it becomes incredibly redundant because they say, oh, we need a tracker for the shark.
We got to find it first to stick with the
doesn't,
tracker.
Yeah, which doesn't come into play at all.
Well, that's what I'm thinking. They follow him to the swamp at the end, which is where they blow him up.
Yes.
It up. But that's not the same place as the breeding ground, so that's
No.
pretty much they were just tracking him to that location?
That's the mystery.
Okay, so going back, this old man that gives him the map that shows him where the shark breeding ground is just disappears.
Yes.
It doesn't like, oh, we're just going to cut to the scene, cut to something else. No, Tim actually is like, oh, what happened to the old man? I'm like, wait, what? What are you trying to do with this scene? Like, who is this old man supposed to be? A wizard?
Continue, next question. We almost finished. Wow.
We now return to MaJaMa.
Next thing you know, the water was rising, and it just kept rising, and it was coming. Shark comes and just murders my opponent. I mean, there was blood everywhere.
Where are we at?
We're just talking about the mystical old guy who vanishes with no... Which, again, if you make the shark magical, as apparently is, with no explanation, we don't know where it's coming from.
Yes, because it's never swimming. It's just riding waves of water that's splashing throughout town.
Yes.
Like, it's not like a bait situation where you're like, oh, the grocery store is flooded, the town is flooded.
Yeah.
We got to escape the town, or New Orleans, the flooding.
Yes, and it looks like also that he uses the water to actually chase the cars and moving.
Which is kind of a cool idea.
Almost like he's hydroplaning.
Yeah.
Yes.
But like, flood the town. Oh God, we gotta get out of here. We're trying to get out of the town. This small little story. We're following this little group, and there's a shark in the water. Some storm blew in a shark into the Mississippi River and overflowed, and the levees broke, and the whole town got flooded.
Even Sharknado had a plot that kind of like was. The most important thing is that, and I'm sure you guys agree, the more we think about it, the more it's gonna occupy our brain.
Don't occupy my brain. Get lost. So the phrase is, I create this phrase, ha ha ha, you know, so hopefully you can use it every day if you like. I use it. The crew actually was using.
Oh God, there's so much.
Tim, don't occupy my brain, okay?
Need something to occupy my brain.
I don't want to occupy your brain.
Okay, that brings up a great point I want to get into before we start closing up here, is that one of the hardest things in entertainment, or anything really, is to have genuine lightning strike twice. Which the room was very much lightning. Now, what blew my mind and left me impressed, and like I said, it probably made me realize that Tommy's just going to be Tommy and stuff will happen. What you just said, what you said earlier with Sophia.
Sophia, Sophia, I love you so.
You're tearing me apart, Lisa. Is Sophia, you want to say it, you'd stop occupying my brain, and most impressively, which we need to mention, the Cowboys Don't Cry song. We heard it once. By the time they get to the second part, the audience was singing along like they'd heard it for years. So
much so I'm like, wait, is this a real song? And then
yes.
like, oh wait, after.
And so I was like,
And this song I wrote with Isaiah, that's the guy who played Tim. Yeah, Cowboy Don't Cry, and apparently people like it, so we're actually...
The dude did the impossible, and if you give this a chunk of years, it could possibly be like, oh, this is the part we all go, Sophia,
100%,
and then
100%.
everyone's going to be like, Cowboys Don't Cry. The fact that he got catchphrases and audience participation moments on a rough screening 20 years later when he had lightning in a bottle, I was like, you know what, cynicism, retracted, Tommy, there's clearly some authentic magic you do. The audience loves this.
Absolutely.
And like I said, it's already a catchphrase.
I keep myself busy. What do you think? And what else I do? I keep myself always busy, line.
Don't occupy my brain. The characters say it throughout the movie.
You have a delusional mind, honey. He has a delusional mind.
Talking about that, on a side note, the fact that he puts a line, don't occupy my brain, at least 7 times in the film.
And said by multiple people, right? Multiple characters?
Leads you to believe, okay, he's trying to make a statement. Once again, he tried to make a statement in the room about relationships and love and friendship. But that
Johnny's my best friend.
He's trying to say something with that. He even mentions it, I think, during the Q&A. but it's him also like, okay, he's trying to inject some sort of commentary into his work.
And he talked about it in the Q&A.
Yes. Yeah.
He said, don't occupy my brain, or something or delusional mind also.
Yeah, delusional mind, don't let people occupy your brain.
Remember, the meaning of delusional mind is two ways, right? So you can say, hey, you have delusional mind, right? Are you off the wall, something like that? But sometimes you be very aggressive and say, hey, F you have delusional mind, I don't want to deal with you. That's it.
So, I mean, he definitely has messages he wants to get across and put into his work, which is just interesting to detract from, hey, we're just going to throw together a movie. Like, no, Tommy has actually intent, he has passion, he has an artistic mind that he wants to actually say something with his work.
He does have an artistic mind.
I don't hate you, but I say that.
And I was wondering, so far I haven't found it, but I was wondering if it's a way of saying from his country that he literally translated it. Because I remember, again, going back to the fact foreigner in a foreign land, me, I remember that in Italy, for instance, for some reason, when you're extremely happy, here you say, I'm as happy as a clam.
I'm happy.
But in Italy, we say, for some reason, I'm happy as an Easter.
I'm happy too.
An Easter?
Yes. And which also is very bizarre because it's when Jesus died. So I don't know exactly where the
Came
happiness.
back,
it came about 3 days later. So, but you don't say I'm happy as an Easter 3 days.
Wait,
after.
is Easter celebrating his rebirth? But chronologically, does it actually? I mean, like Christmas is supposed to be his birthday, but it's not.
Yes, and Easter is even not his death because it changes based upon the moon and.
Could he still be alive?
Possibly. And clearly, as Eddie Izzard pointed out.
And then kids eat chocolate eggs because the color of the chocolate and the color of the wood on the cross. Well, you tell me. It's got nothing to do with it, has it? You know, people going, remember kids? The kids eating the chocolate eggs. They're going, remember kids, Jesus died for your sins. Yeah, I know, it's great. No, it's bad, it's bad. No, it's bad, it's very bad. It's terrible. Whatever you want. I mean, just keep giving me these eggs.
So, I'm wondering if there is a way of saying in his language.
That makes a lot of sense.
That is don't
because
occupy
you
my
get
brain.
what he's trying to say with it. Like,
Yes.
don't get caught up. Don't let someone take over your brain space. You have control of your mind. Don't let them.
Like for instance, if I translate literally, don't sweat the small stuff. Nobody would understand it in Italy or in any other language. So if he finds the same thing similar enough to say, oh, that could work, it could be. I mean, there is some genius at work there. Some. Not entirely everything, but some genius at work.
Anything for my princess.
I think also throughout the course of this conversation, you guys have kind of echoed what I'm saying, is that it's almost, we can kind of say that now. Like, usually these conversations about these people is the eternal mystery. Now we can kind of be like, no, I think I will say he's artistic. I think he's authentic. I think he does have a little bit of a genius in it. Like, it kind of cemented the mystery because we were always wondering what, and Neighbors, we should say, it almost feels like it's not a follow-up, and I didn't feel as
It
much
also
of the
feels
puzzle.
like he's trying to do comedy. I mean, he's trying to do comedy with Neighbors.
I am filing for divorce.
Wow. She stopped cooking. Wow. She always hits you? Are you okay? Let me see.
It's burning.
No, you'll be all right.
So what should I do?
Just
Don't worry about it.
yeah, don't worry about it.
And once again, it's like, no, that's not funny because you're trying to be funny, and Tommy's funny when he's, once again, trying to do something genuine.
Wow, what a loser.
It just works so much better.
I think that Neighbors, it's the biggest problem of Neighbors, beside everything, is the way it's shot with two cameras in real places.
Let's watch one after this.
I don't think that is a set. So the cameras are crammed in a very, it's very awkward.
Not to mention the 100 establishing shots throughout a 20-minute episode.
As soon as the scene
T-Rex
changes, yes.
The T-Rex.
Exactly. So
Neighbors after?
I think they're trying to like make
Wiseau
an
dead.
Adult Swim type show, which I don't even know where did it air.
Wasn't the the Tommy Wiseau was an Adult Swim-esque type show?
Yes.
I don't remember much of it.
I like that is pompously says season 1.
Well, doesn't Neighbors also say that? Wait, wasn't there supposed to be Neighbors Volume 2?
Weren't we supposed to kill ourselves?
We now return to
MaJaMa. Captain, please get out. We can see a huge shark over 35 foot right now. Hey, get out of there, please, right now.
Okay, Leo, okay.
Anyway, the point is that with a second feature in the can, even roughly, I think some things have been confirmed, and I dig it, man. I dig it. I don't feel the same way. Like, I would watch Neil Breen movies with you guys forever. I don't think I would ever like Neil. He, like you say, he seems like he wants to eat the flesh off your face and then smear the blood on him like tribal paint and masturbate naked in the bathroom. I'm not even saying that before. I could picture Neil doing that.
Yeah.
He's horrifying.
He's posted videos of it.
Hi, this is Neil Breen.
And James Wynn he's just not the same. He's just a dude. I don't know, he's just incompetent. But Tommy is...
Well, James Wynn, he doesn't star in his movies. And that's also very different.
That is wow, I didn't even think about that between the Holy Trinity.
I always was a Hitchcock fan. I never went to film school, but in the sense I went to a self-taught Alfred Hitchcock school of cinema, film school. I noticed when I watch his film, I liked his romantic film and romantic thrillers.
Obviously makes him less of a character from less screen time.
Exactly. So it's...
And as far as we know, neither does Enzo Sorrentino.
Okay.
A little bit for here and there? Okay.
Oddio. Gesù, ma sei tu che parli?
Sono io.
Dio mio, ma sei di gesso. Ma come fai a parlare? Ah, ci sono le pile? No. Oddio mio. Oddio. Gesù. Ah. Non riesco. Non ho parole.
Either way, I think collectively we've all kind of shifted a bit because lightning has struck again, and clearly there's something at work here. We don't have to wonder as much anymore. And at the same time, the mystery is still deliciously preserved.
Yeah. Plus, like you said, there was a time when we were like, okay, we've seen The Room, we know the lines.
Oh, it was so done for me, dude. After like the 20th time, I was like, I need to step away.
It's amazing to have something fresh but the same.
Yes.
It's like, oh, okay, yeah.
It's a second helping of something that you really like and is as satisfactory as the first time.
You're right, it tastes good.
And you know what? And I'm sure he will. Eventually now the dude can do double feature nights.
Yeah.
And they'll go crazy for it.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
You know what? I was excited to come here out of the bedroom because we live here. I was excited to come into this room and talk to you guys about this today. And talking about it, I feel electrified, genuinely. Like, I forget if that's how I felt when we first discovered the room. I honestly don't remember so long ago. But
oh, yeah, we felt hyped. Felt hyped just leaving it.
There's some electricity here, and I really love it. And I find myself endeared to Tommy after all this.
Yeah, no, and is the Skinamarink effect.
Yeah,
you may like or not the movie
but
per
you
se.
talk.
Not only you talk. 20 years from now, you will say, "Do you remember Skinamarink or Big Shark?" And I already forgot the movie with George Clooney and Julia Roberts that came out last year.
As much as this will pain us both, we have to call a truce to make this work.
That'd be in lockstep.
Hey! Did you make a pact to not murder each other until you murder me first?
We are here for you, my love.
Yes, we're in lockstep.
Yes.
Oh yeah, that was, man. Talk about paint by numbers.
See, so it's...
I think it was our daughter's getting married and we're on a beach and we need to stop her even though we don't love each other anymore.
They're going to fit that on a poster?
Yes.
Opportunity is knocking.
There were actually
the problem is, that will never not be funny to me.
Let's quickly talk about the pigs.
Oh yes, thank you.
Yes.
We got to do the pigs before we wrap up. So the method of destroying the big shark, my beloved audience, is that they take, oh my God, we got to talk about the precursor to that. They go to a pig farmer and try to catch pigs in what would be a genuinely cute sequence if the pigs didn't screech like children having their soul ripped out of them by a demon.
Yes.
We get like 5 minutes of them chasing around, and then after all that, they go to a butcher and he says, "Are you guys looking for pigs? I just killed one. You can have this one." They say, "Okay." They throw it in the back of the truck with the other pigs. We get no indicator that they let the pigs out as they said. Their plan is then to take this pig carcass, shove dynamite inside of it, put it on a raft, push it away in what may be the movie's funniest scene as the pig carcass floats out. Then he says, "Oh crap, the classic wires are crossed trope." He tells Tim, "I'm not doing it. You get in the water."
He almost admitted, he's like, "No, it's your job. You do it. I'm staying here.
I'm the director."
I came out with a plan.
Yeah.
So Tim goes and crosses the wires, and then it blows up with no sign of the big shark in sight when it actually blows up. But it
Or even before when they like, "Oh, it's here." Like, "Oh, let's put the pig out there," and like, "Wait, is it there?" You see a fin at some point.
You do?
But am I wrong in remembering that Tim is thrown back into frame from the explosion?
Yes.
Yes.
It comes from up.
Yeah, okay. So I'm like, Tommy doesn't even give it like a second. Like Tim's like, "Okay, I switch out the yellow wire."
And Tommy starts to say, Tim. Oh!
You're right. He freaking does it like a millisecond later. Tommy just, whoa.
Come on, man! Oh man, no! No, come on! Come back! No! Oh man!
And there's no like, you don't see the shark. I mean, obviously you don't see the shark explode, but you would think some kind of flesh shrapnel being thrown around. But
like in Tremors.
Yeah.
Take the bait. Yeah, all right.
Very, very weird. And yet...
Cowboys don't cry.
And then there is
Just
the
like heroes
wonderful
don't
ceremony with probably when the Saints go machining chopped
and
be...
two different bands. They start with like a high school band, then switch to just another older band.
He almost captures a moment of genuine exuberance. Like you can, that's what I'm saying, almost by mistake. You can tell the band is kind of like, okay, we've been hired to play this and we don't really know what this movie is, but like they're so damn good that like he almost unintentionally captures a genuine cinematic moment of joy. If it wasn't chopped so weird and the band still kind of looks at it like, what movie is this that we're doing?
Why are you filming us?
Oh, well, bye.
Let's express our feelings by throwing pieces of paper. I'm going to start. I don't want to go with 0 because, I don't know, that seems special, but this is getting 1 from Jason because whoopity-damn-do, my little boy artistic oddball spirit that hopes to be a cult figure one day myself has been electrified by this. Tommy, I love you. Thank you for this similar thing. 1 for the new Big Shark. I can't wait till it's out.
Voting the exact same way. It was a great experience, and it was amazing to have something fresh that simulated the experience of the room after
And
this long.
I feel like I should say laughing out loud, all 3 throughout the thing.
Yeah. And I go with 1 mostly because I wanted to see, I enjoyed it thoroughly. I wanted to see, I don't want to say more, but a more complete movie rather than a series of strings of scenes. But
I think that's the movie, though.
Yes.
Yeah, that you guys keep saying, like, are the VFX missing? Are they reality? No, that is the movie.
But this is the epitome of a so bad it's good movie because Tommy is driving it at the helm.
Yes, and it's done with genuine passion.
Yeah.
Instead of it's not a cynical operation. It's just somebody who says, "I'm making a movie, and this is it."
And everybody else says, "Why?"
Yes.
MaJaMa.
Okay, thank you guys. I love you all. Have fun. Thank you.
Well, guys, if you are a fan of Tommy, you are probably looking forward to this. We don't have a release date yet, but he's traveling around doing these lives. What do you say, like 6 months maybe for
Probably.
the finished? So keep an eye out for it. If you are a Tommy Wiseau fan, drop in the comments. Tell us what you love if you've seen any of these DVDs. If you want to drop a room quote or anything.
You want to buy any of those?
You want to buy any of those DVDs, hit up Mateo. He's willing to let them go for a couple bucks each. And as always, guys, thank you so much for being here. This is another Shark Week 1-2 double punch. We'll be back next year with something else.
Next year. Oh,
next year for Shark Week with something else. And as always, we do a shark-themed kickoff, send-off line from Matthew, which is...
Cowboys don't cry.
Heroes don't die. They just sparkle in the sky. Like stars,
something like that.
Because cowboys don't cry. As a Jibs.
MaJaMa.
Whoa. Weren't we just in a theater seeing a shark movie made by Tommy Wiseau?
It was all a dream.
We've been locked in here the entire time still?
Oh, are we still doing that gimmick?
We were.
Good one, Hitchcock.
Let's get pizza.
I can do pizza.
Yeah.